Good morning, Hypatia. I'll just put the headphones on properly. Right. I didn't go to bed, as you can probably tell. Feeling rather hyper, and I like it. So I'm going to make you a little video of what I did. Hello, there's a doggy here. Hello. Doggy, say hello to Hypatia. She's lovely. Yes. Now, where did I stick it? Google Docs, isn't it? Yeah. Really should have sorted all this out first. Wouldn't be a good idea. Right, here we are. Well, first of all, thank you for a very entertaining night. I don't mean that in the usual way, in case anybody else ever listens to this. I did really enjoy doing this thing for you. I used to do them quite a lot, and they were always good fun. Yours was especially good fun. Bless you. Right, I'll shut up now and just read it. Right. Personal Year Planner for Hypatia Hot Stuff. Personality. Your studiously moderated flamboyance and mental ingenuity make it easy for others to admire you. They may respond uneasily to your methodical, even slightly sceptical approach to friendship. That's crap, I'll change that. Unless they are aware that, in doing so, you are showing a characteristic Virgoan meticulousness in choosing your professional and personal associates. Some may find the rigorous logical analysis which you use when assessing potential business or social associates to be cold or even ruthless. But you know that proper initial analysis of the motives and emotions of potential associates is an essential prerequisite to building a successful relationship. You refuse to entertain the possibility that you may allow a malign element of chaos into your scrupulously ordered life, and for that reason you may resile from the openness and surrender of control that close friendship necessarily engenders. Your active and inquiring mind needs constant stimulation on a wide variety of levels. You quickly tire of those who do not supply your brain with the oxygen of provocation. Virgoans are at their analytical best when finding solutions, and they expect beneficial challenges from friendship. Please note the important difference here between challenges and problems. This is crucial to a Virgoan's view of other people. Challenges are a quantifiable obstacle, the solution to which will incrementally lead you towards the goal of a solution. Oh, bollocks. Said solution twice. Well, I'll change that. If you see another person as a challenge, you may be more flexible or intuitive in creating a friendship with that person. Problems, on the other hand, are most emphatically a threat to you. You regard people who may bring you problems as a messy intrusion into your ordered sense of calm, and you despair at the possibility that you may not be able to resolve the situation with your usual acuity and rigour. For that reason, you may seek to protect yourself by preemptively withdrawing from a person whom you perceive as potentially problematic, wishing that you had never opened his or her Pandora's box in the first place. Self-protection and order are your priorities. Ooh, spell that, sorry. Typo check here. Others may see this as cold or unsympathetic, but you know that it is the only means of ensuring your mental tranquility, which is the sine qua non of your continued success. During January 2012, you will ponder the fundamental difference between challenges and problems when you are asked to help a friend with some gardening. Her main difficulty... But is difficulty more similar to a challenge or a problem? That, Hypatia, can be your homework. hang on, where was I? I'll start again. Her main difficulty is the restoration of a fine but overgrown labyrinth in her meadow. After several hours of sweaty labour under a blazing Hellenic sun, you stop for a few pints of cider, good move, and suddenly you deduce that a tidy labyrinth is a challenge, i.e. it is an obstacle with a defined objective which can be solved by a series of random iterative experiments, namely, do I turn left or do I turn right? But an overgrown labyrinth is a problem. It does not obey the normal rules of being a labyrinth. The fact of its being overgrown has changed the very essence of the object that was a labyrinth. It has become, in astrological, horticultural, and, epistemological senses, a mess. Note to self. This foxy chick seems like quite a smart cookie. You may have to get your copy of The Idiot's Guide to Metaphysics out of the attic if you keep going on like this, you bloody idiot. Which is kind of true. I was about to sort of go into different, I don't know, well, the Germans ding and zig, or what was the other one? The Latin, two very odd words, quiddity and highcity. I've never used those properly at all. I'll spell them out sometime. But yeah, I think there's something to do with the essential nature of things and people's perception of the essential nature of things. This could be very interesting indeed. You probably don't believe me, but I think I'm right. I always think I'm right. You will I'll go back to the horoscope now. You will publish your findings in the Hellenic Journal of Topiary. This will result in a Nobel Prize, international fame, and unlimited wealth. Oh, and you'll receive a pot of quince jam from your grateful friend. Section 2. Hobbies and Interest. Such is the rigorous intensity with which the Virgoan observes and analyzes the world, that it is often the case that Virgoans take refuge from this draining process by seeking relaxation in mental or physical dislocation. As a result, they often equate relaxation with an agreeable delusion of being in outer space. In the far reaches of the cosmos, they are, of course, immune from the chaos that other people may inflict on their perfect universe. Louis XIV of France was a Virgoan, and the Palace of Versailles is the perfect embodiment of his need for tranquility and order. But to you, Hypatia, it does... Oh, God, I've misspelled. Hypatia. Jesus, sorry, that's terrible. Beg your pardon. To you, Hypatia, it does not matter whether you retreat to the distant corners of the Crab Nebula, but watch out, there are too many Cancerians there for your own safety, or to an uninhabited island in the Aegean. You will make your own entertainment wherever you may wander. I would like to say this is down to your creative and inventive personality, but I must be true to the... Oh God, I must be true to the stars, or I will be disciplined by the mystic order of the zodiac, and they are a right bunch of sadistic bastards. In fact, the current proximity of Corona Borealis to the perihelion of Saturn, yeah, I'm not making that up at all, am I, tells me that your capacity for self-entertainment will be entirely due to a large number of grade A barbiturates and a strange plastic phallus-shaped object, which looks like nothing I've ever seen before. I must ask Ewan McGregor about this when we meet him later in this document. Part 3. Is it 3? Yeah, 3. Career. On the 14th of March 2012, at 0452, Venus and Neptune will precisely align, causing a brief but potent cosmic ripple, which will rouse you from your delicate slumber and cause you to rush in your charming Pocahontas pyjamas to the computer, where you will instantly start searching for an alternative means of employment. Due to an unfortunate accident with the shredder earlier today, I can't remember what your current position involves. Note from Managing Director to JP. She's in education, you useless dimwit. It says so on the form. Try bloody looking at it. But you will be seized by a powerful desire to search for something more artistic and fulfilling. This ambition is certainly to be encouraged. But we at Paddington Prognostications sincerely regret to inform you that bearing your perfect breasts at inanimate objects is not considered by many to be a prestigious career. I, however, consider such employment to be a noble and selfless profession, and I personally wish you much success as you travel around Europe, making drunk old men and avionic fuselages of all sorts very happy. I promise that will make sense when you see the document. What's this? Part 4. Is it 4? I don't know. Sex and relationships. Note from Managing Director to JP. Now look here, Paddington, you useless slacker. You know this is the section they all skip to first, so bloody well make it good. This client is clearly a grade A piece of Anatolian crumpet, so don't go all weird and pervy on here and start predicting, of course, group orgies with the cast of Starlight Express, or casual encounters in the toilets of McDonald's in Halifax. You did that for Darcy Bustle. I'm still dealing with her bloody lawyers. I had to give her a full refund, and that's coming straight out of your wages. So wise up, you useless fuckwit, and get it right for once. Oh, he's a charming man, isn't he? I've got a cough as well. Oh, right. Where were we? I do apologise for that, Miss Hotstuff. Some space debris from the recent explosion of a meteorite near Praxidiki was just interfering with my antenna there. Okay, sex and relationships. The big one. Well, you seem like a nice person, so I'll skip the squalid stuff about relationships and get onto the clean, healthy, biological information. Virgos bang, and they always will. They are famous as the most inventive lovers of the zodiac, and their refined geek-chic appeal makes them irresistible to coarser star signs such as Taurus, Pisces, or Aquarius. In fact, Virgos can always get laid, often just by popping out for a packet of fags, often with a pair of Swedish twins. That's brilliant, isn't it? Note from Managing Director to JP. Hang on, you're a bloody Virgo, aren't you, Paddington? Yes, you are. So stop turning this into your own filthy little masturbatory fantasy and concentrate on the science, for fuck's sake. Oh, and in March, you'll meet and bonk Ewan McGregor sometime. I don't know, probably in a hotel room, while his wife thinks he's making an appearance in Coriolanus at the National Theatre. Note from Managing Director JP. Final warning, you total wanker. But please try to ensure that he uses a condom. My friend Jemima says that his sperm swim quicker than bullets spraying from an AK-47. And now she's got quadruplets, who all want to grow up to be Scottish thespians. It's all down to that naff travel documentary he made a few years ago. He got too near Chernobyl, and now he's fizzing more than a glass of Dubonnet and 7-Up. Note from Managing Director JP. That's it, you tosspot. You're sacked. Put your fag out and clear off. Libel and lies in one paragraph? Jesus, leave the building, now. And put that photo of Miss Hotstuff back in the client's file. Yeah, that's company property and not your personal bloody wank fantasy for Friday night. I'll take over from here. My sincere apologies, Miss Hotstuff, but Mr. Paddington has clearly been drinking at lunchtime again. I would like to thank you for your valued custom. Have a sparkling, stellar year, and steer clear of stupid skeptics and Librans.